When you're using two expressive manuals, you don't necessarily have to increase or decrease the volume of each manual alternately, alternating between the swell and the choir, the swell and the choir. You can, if you want, increase the sound more on the choir or more on the swell using more than one divisional. For instance, I'll set up the organ the same way I did before with swell to great and choir to great, so we have both expressive manuals coupled to the great. I'll close both boxes this time. I'm going to increase the choir first, then open the choir box, so I'll have somewhat of a masking manual that I discussed in the basic registration tab. Now I have a larger masking sound that I can use to increase the swell. This is one option. Second option you can use is, going back to swell 2 and choir 2, is since we have three manuals, and you might have, if you have two enclosed manuals, you probably have a third that is not enclosed. Here, I'm going to use the great as a masking manual, pulling on only the Borden 8-foot, closing both boxes. And I'm going to do exactly the same progression that I did before, running up from choir 2 to choir 5, and then swell 2 through swell 6. This makes the crescendo just a little bit more subtle. Now, there are innumerable ways that you can use these techniques to create your own volume changes and timbre changes as you need, as the organ requires and as the music requires.